Ravens are a 4-point favorite at the Texans. Tank Dell, yikes, that was a bad injury. Over-under is 46.5. OVER. I think we might get 2 Christmas overs, Dylan, because this Ravens secondary, I know Tank Dell's not playing, but C.J. Stroud is prime to take advantage of this Ravens secondary.
If we do get 2 overs on Christmas Day, I think that's a sign from God. Like, we've been naughty all year. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys have been naughty all year. You're getting 2 games that are going over on Christmas Day.
What about a Nico Collins first touchdown? Would that
Michigan man? Michigan man.
1 in 501 on first touchdown.
Michigan man. That would be very nice. So I think you're onto something here with the pass game. Both the Ravens pass the ball extremely well. They rank in the top 5 for just about every passing metric. The Texans don't defend it well. And conversely, the Ravens secondary is not that great. They haven't shown anything to us in the last 5 or 6 weeks to change that narrative. But their pass rush gets home. And the Texans offensive line, I'm looking at 22nd in pass blocking. I don't know. It's very hard. I want to fade the Texans like we've talked about all year. I don't think the Ravens are necessarily that good either. I would say over just because of the pass rates. I would lean the over, and I would also go Baltimore here. I don't think the Texans are that good. Yeah.
You're going Texans, Connor? Time to fade Baltimore?
No, I'm not going to Texans.
I was about to say.
I've been off the Texans all year. I've yet to see a convincing game from them. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's the sophomore slump from C.J. Stroud. I don't know if it's the injuries to the wide receiver core. Joe Mixon's looked not great the last couple of weeks. I don't know what it is, but this Texans team doesn't strike me as a playoff threat. It's not like, oh, I'm terrified to play C.J. Stroud and the Texans in the playoffs this year. And I think the Ravens are the better team. I think we're going to see that on Christmas. So I like the Ravens too.
My one issue about taking the Ravens in this spot is we talk about the Texans can become one-dimensional in the pass game when Joe Mixon can't get going, but I don't know how much that'll matter against this Ravens secondary. Look, I understand Russell Wilson wasn't great against that team, but without George Pickens, look at that wide receiver room. It's the worst in football, for being honest. And so Nico Collins, these guys, they're going to have success against the Ravens in the passing game. I mean, I like the over a lot. I don't think I'm going to take a side in this one. I think Baltimore wins, but I think Texans cover, to be honest.
Really? Close game? It's a little bit of a letdown spot after a big win against Pittsburgh. Lamar finally, beating his demons of Pittsburgh.
Yeah, and I think people might overestimate, the blowout of the Steelers and the Texans. And the Texans losing to the Chiefs and losing Tank Dell.
Yeah.
I don't know how much that's really going to matter. I think C.J. Stroud's going to have a big game. I think Texans cover, actually.
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
Ho.
We made it.
I do like the over, though. There should be some points.
Yeah, I like the over as well.